Yes, very much. Because in upper primary and secondary school, spend a lot of time taking bus trips.
Yeah, the buses before may not be as efficient like the SBS bus now, but the buses could stop anywhere and everywhere. All we had to do is just stand where we wanted to take the bus, and the bus driver would be happily stop and let us get on. And they will tell us how much we reach a certain destination. We put our coins there or dollars there, and they always have change for us. But now the buses, you have to walk to a specific bus stop to take your bus. While you're on the bus, you tap on this using this so-called EasyLink card. You tap and you go up. You just find a seat to sit down. And if you forget that, you take out a $2 note and the bus driver just look at you and say, put the money in. There's no change for you.
Yeah, I remember those days we used to have the bus company called Tekoyat. And I used to go to school. And then we have a conductor in the bus, not like today, only the driver. Then we slot in the money in the machine. We use conductor. When we give him the money, he has his bag hanging around him, and we put. Then he will have this ticket and punch and give it to us. But it was very cheap, about 10 cents. According to the distance, how many stops you take, and they will tell you what's the price, maybe 20 cents, 30 cents if you go further. And then we have trams that run on rails in the middle of the road. We used to take trams to other places for long distances. But that cost a bit more, maybe 40 cents from where I stay in Norfolk Road to the Esplanade. It cost about 40 cents.
It reminds me of those days when we had the buses, right, which are not in good condition compared to today. Right? Good example is like tickets. You just had a piece of paper where you use a punch hole to punch the thing, right, to travel from one A to one B, and very cheap, 5 cents a bus trip for traveling for 20 kilometers. Versus today, the price is different. The buses were also different. Unlike today, all aircon. Right, the seats are comfortable. Those days, the seats, you find sometimes cockroaches there. The seats not properly conditioned, the cushion torn, etc.
I miss my old bus driver in the past. He was so polite and he was so cheerful. We could even relate to him on our day-to-day affair and he would listen. And now the bus drivers would just put his eyes on the road and who else come up and who else go down, I don't think he knows.
When coming back from school, normally we come up, I have few friends together, then we will talk and laugh in the bus. Then every time somebody get down, then after that we left alone until I get to my place.
Yes, as I said, the buses, different types of buses which you had. Bus of bull shaker, you call it, right? 20-seater, all of us will rush in, no aircon. When it rains heavily, the water seeps in through the ceilings, right? You find sometimes cockroaches, right? And we have buses with a diesel engine, we have buses, electric buses, those days in Siglap area, etc. We call it trams. We don't have that nowadays. Okay, there's no aircon.
In the earlier past, buses were not like these times, air conditioned, clean. They used a lot of tickets, and there was a point of time where even people were smoking on the buses. It wasn't made non-smoking. So when you go up the bus, you see a lot of cigarette butts, used tickets on the floor. Even the disgusting spitting. Chewing gum was then also, so sometimes you do get gum on seats, on bus floors.
Well, definitely the buses are more efficient now. And you know that during peak hour, there's always 15 minutes of interval. But there are so many people now taking the buses. And during peak period, you just can't get up to the bus. While you're waiting for the first bus to come, you may have to wait for the second or the third before you can go up. And you are so frustrated. When before, even you had to wait, but you know that the people on the bus or the bus driver, they are kind and always smiling at you. Now when you go on the bus, everybody just on their handphones, or on their iPad, or read their papers. They don't even have any eye contact.
The bus before, there's no aircon, just a simple bus with the windows open, and the flooring I think is metal, and the seats are all along the side, long seats along the side, not in the middle, like chairs, row by row. We don't have that, we just have at the sides there. Now and last time, now it's aircon, the seats are cushioned, you don't have bus conductor, you just pay. You got your EasyLink card, which is better, just tap on and off when you get down. And the buses, we have double-decker, more spaces. I think now the life now, traveling with buses are more convenient than before.